I grew up on a small dairy farm in west central Wisconsin, and I spent my summers playing out in the pasture, out in the woods, gardening, picking berries, all of those, you know, things you do as a farm kid. And my love of plants came from gardening and exploring. I distinctly remember working in the garden and loving everything to do with it. What I do for a living is fermenting and foraging. That's my thing. I forage for whatever needs local businesses have, primarily breweries, for fruit, spruce tips. Like right now, I'm picking aronia, plums, grapes, and possibly crab apples and pears. Yeah, let's go take a look at some grapes. If people don't know me, what they see immediately is my wheels, and people assume that people in wheelchairs, you know, aren't really physical or really capable of doing a lot of things. That's a nice mass of fruit right there. Got a snack as you go? I see myself as an able-bodied cripple. You know, that term has for a long time been considered derogatory. In my opinion, it's all in the context of how you're using it. But what people think of as a cripple is someone who's physically unable to do anything. Well, you know, I'm paralyzed from the chest down, but I am more than capable of doing a lot of things. And I generally try to stay as active as possible. I should mention that we are in the Hillside Public Orchard on Central Hillside. So I know what these cultivars are because I helped acquire and plant them. So they're pretty consistent with the nice big clusters of fruit. Last year it was around 900 pounds of grapes. This year I believe it'll be between 400 and 500 pounds. It all depends on how productive things are and what businesses want. My product is called Gitche Gumee Kimchi, and that includes 2 kinds of sauerkraut, green kraut and peppered purple kraut with kohlrabi. Then the 3 kinds of kimchi I make are my original, curry, and extra hot. I believe it's close to 2,000 pints so far this year. That equates to approximately 3,000 pounds of vegetables. That's mostly processed, well, it's all processed by hand. I got started with this 6 years ago. I was talking with a farmer at the farmer's market, and so I traded a dozen apples and grapes to them for a couple hundred pounds of cabbage and other vegetables. So I ended up making 9 batches of fermented vegetables, and 5 of those batches were kimchi. The mixture I came up with turned out really well, and a friend who sells at the farmer's market wanted me to sell there and thought it would be big. And so I started making it and selling it the year after. Making it, to me, is getting to the point where I am able to have a business that's sustaining me and the business itself. And I hope to be there soon. And I use as much local produce as possible from whatever farmers have product available, especially into the fall. Okay, so now everything is in here. So this is approximately 40 pounds of vegetables, spices, and everything that goes into it. My product is not like anything else that's out there. I am really proud to make something that's not normal. And an airlock to seal it. And it will sit here and ferment for approximately 2 weeks, and then pack jars, and it'll be ready to sell. I'm enjoying every bit of this because I can go to farmers markets, talk to all kinds of cool people, share the good word of kimchi, and yeah, it's amazing.